Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy and we are going to case number 54 in airport, last case in airport. And if you've watched the last video, then you know that Lyrics is dead. We believe him to be a journalist who was investigating Ad Astra, but it turns out Lyrics was one of them all along. We also found out that it was Lyrics who tried to send that message about the human enhancement project going the wrong way. But we're not sure what he was trying to achieve with it. Who was he trying to warn, and about what? And was it really Ad Astra who blocked that message from being sent? But why would they act against their fellow conspirator? We have lots of unanswered questions, but hopefully talking to Lyrics will shed more light on what's going on. Katria, we're too late! We just had a call from the prison. Lyrics has been murdered in his cell. What? Katria, you need to get over to Lyrics' cell at once. Yeah, what happened? How did he die? Why do I have a feeling that I'm going to meet Rosetta and Julia? I don't know, I just had that feeling since we are investigating the prison. Need to put down the volume a little bit, it's too loud in my ears. Alright, show me how did he die. Oh my gosh. Looks like an explosion. So who wanted to kill you, man? And for what reasons? To silence you or what? Oh my god, what a mess, Katrina. Lyrics has been blown to pieces. This is clearly the aftermath of an explosion of some kind. It looks like the killer didn't just want Lyrics dead, they wanted him obliterated. I agree, Katrina, this looks like more than just a petty prison dispute. The place is totally destroyed. Only something highly explosive could have caused a blast like this. Oh, you found a bottle of nitroglycerin. That stuff is super volatile. Our killer must have used it to ignite the blast. There's something on the bottle. We should vacuum it. Inspector Katrina, thank goodness you're here. I don't know how this could have happened. I heard an almighty bang and then I found Lyrics like this. Warden Banks, we'll need to speak to you at once. Okay. Let's check out this bottle of nitroglycerin. Well, let's collect something from it, since killer used it. Good job vacuuming up that powder from that bottle of nitroglycerin, Katrina. We know the bottle must have been handled by Lyrics' killer. Let's go study that powder to Amir will clue us in on their identity. Yeah. That's gonna be 3 hours as always. Now let's have a chat with the warden. Warden Banks, can you explain how a massive explosion occurred in an inmate's cell on your watch? The fire alarm went off earlier. We had to evacuate everyone and the cells were left open. I suppose the killer must have snuck into Lyrics' cell and set up the explosive then, but I certainly didn't notice anything. And what can you tell us about Louis Lyrics? How is he settling in? Fine, as far as I know. He hadn't been with us long, but he was a model prisoner. And do you have any idea of his movements prior to his death? Lyrics must have been returned to the cell he shared, number 4320, after taking his shower. Now, please excuse me, Inspector Katrina, I need to go explain this fiasco to the higher-ups. Did you hear that, Katrina? Lyrics had just come back from the showers. We should take a look around there. And let's hope nobody's having a shower. Oh great, nobody's in here, so nobody's having a shower. Why'd you pick out that pot of shaving cream, Katarina? Oh right, Warden Banks mentioned that Larus was in cell 4320. Recovering that name on the pot will tell us if it belonged to him or his cellmate. And if you think there might be a clue hiding in that laundry cart, let's take a look. Okay. I think the cellmate is probably going to be somebody we have arrested. I don't know, I just have that feeling. Redfern. Wait, that last name sounds familiar. Katrina, the name of that shaving cream is Redfern. Why does that ring a bell? That's right, William was one of Captain Shane Redfern's sons. He and his brother Jim kidnapped Judge Powell after she sentenced their father to prison for murder. Crudis William was sharing a cell with Lyrics. We'd better go speak to him. Ah. I knew Redfern sounded familiar. Captain Redfern. But instead we are going to interrogate his son. Alright, let's look through the laundry. Oh, it's a map. Louise and I. What? What's that piece of paper you find in the laundry cart, Katarina? Wait! This looks like an escape plan! Look, somebody wrote Louise and I on it. So Larus was planning to break up with someone, and judged by the drawing, it's a woman. Katarina, we need to learn who Larus was hoping to escape with. Can you compare that handwriting to our database? Okay. Alright, first we are gonna analyze this before talking to Redfern. Oh, it's Polly! Katrina, the handwriting on Larus' escape plan, it belongs to Polly O'Brien. We last saw Polly during our investigation into the murder of Rosetta's ex-mentor, Professor Charles. It turned out that Polly and 4 of her fellow college students were all part of a junior version of Ad Astra, put together to kill the professor. Since we now know that Larus was part of Ad Astra, it's no surprise that he and Polly were in contact in prison. We better see what she has to say about him. We meet again. Alright, first we're gonna have a chat with Willie. Mr. Redfern, we understand you shared a cell with Louis Lyrics. Yeah, I just heard the news. Word spreads quickly in a place like this. Thank God it wasn't me in that cell when it blew up. You seem too upset by Mr. Lyrics' demise, Mr. Redfern. What was your relationship with him like? The guy seemed like a bit of a wuss. He didn't even want to share my chewing tobacco because he said it did stain his teeth. But I didn't have a problem with him, if that's what you're asking. He kept to himself, and that's sweet to be just fine. Okay, nothing from him. Now, Polly. Inspector Katrina, you're here because of Louis, aren't you? I wonder if something was wrong when he didn't show up for dinner. Yes, I'm afraid Mr. Larus was murdering his cell earlier. We know you and Mr. Larus were in contact in here. We even found your escape plan. Did you really think you'd pull it off? You've always underestimated us, Percatria, but Ad Astra is still a force to be reckoned with. We have plans, and they don't involve being stuck in here forever. Is that so? If things are going so well, how did Mr. Lerox end up blown to pieces? Why are you asking me? You're the cops, you figure it out. You're a suspect and I need to interrogate suspects. I hate her. Let's see, how did Lerox die? Katria, normally I'd feel some sympathy towards someone killed in such a brutal fashion. But I don't have any for Lerox, not with everything Ad Astra has done. Even so, the fact that someone murdered him in his prison cell is worrying. What can you tell us about how he died? Well, as you know, Lerox died as a result of an explosion. And I felt something strange emptied his body. Small shards of glass which turned out to be from a broken light bulb. I knew I was onto something, so I called in Rita. Let's hear it, Rita. Well, since the shards emptied Lerox's body came from a light bulb, it suggests that the bulb was most likely the source of the explosion. And there is a way to cause a powerful explosion with a light bulb. You file a hole in it, fill it with a flammable substance, tape it up, and wait for the intended victim to flick the light switch. So, Lerox was killed by an exploding light bulb? Exactly. I even found a tiny piece of duct tape on one of the shards. Further evidence that the light bulb was tampered with. And the other conclusion that we can draw is that Archeo must know some chemistry if they were able to fashion an explosive device out of a light bulb. So Archeo knows chemistry, do they? It won't help them escape your clutches, Katarina. No, it won't. What about this brown powder from the glycerine? I mean, we got reason to believe that the explosion in Lerox's cell was caused by nitroglycerine. But we are stumped as to how it got there. Did that substance from the bottle help? Well, I've analyzed the powder Katria collected and the primary ingredient was whey, a water-soluble milk protein used in protein shakes, which people commonly drink after working out to help build muscle. Right, prisoners often spend a lot of time exercising in the yard. And I guess Yukio is no different. They must enjoy working out. So, Archeo works out. They can run from Katarina, but they can't hide. That's right. Katarina, for the longest time we thought Louis Lerox was just a journalist with a professional interest in Ad Astra. But then we discovered he was their fifth and final member. The next thing we know, he's been blown to pieces in his prison cell. What are we supposed to make of that? Well, the band said that Lerox was a model prisoner, while his cellmate, Willie Redford, claimed not to have had any trouble with him either. Yet we know that Lerox was actively planning to break out of prison with Polly O'Brien, one of Rosetta's devotees from the university. Inspector Katria, I'm sorry to barge in, but I need your help. There's a riot in the prison yard! And you can't stop that. Are there any cops around to help you? I mean the prison guards, that's what I meant. But alright, we're gonna go with you, but that's gonna be the next chapter, so we're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing chapter 2. So, thank you for watching, don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!